Since its debut in 2006, the Audi R8 has been a shining star in the world of high-performance sports cars, combining Audi's renowned engineering prowess with a head-turning design and everyday usability. The R8 has carved out a unique niche as a supercar that's as thrilling on the track as it is comfortable on the road. The Audi R8 traces its lineage back to the dominant Audi R8 LMP prototype race car that achieved multiple victories at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. This motorsport heritage is evident in the road-going R8, which showcases Audi's commitment to pushing boundaries and redefining automotive performance. From its distinctive single-frame grille, flanked by the piercing LED headlights, to its sculpted body lines that exude athleticism and aerodynamic efficiency, the Audi R8 is a visual masterpiece. The mid-engine layout not only enhances balance and handling, but also contributes to the R8's captivating proportions and aggressive stance. And I think in the newer version, the styling has even gone beyond this original. The Audi R8 has two engine options available, with the original car coming with a 4.2 liter V8 engine, and then the car that we just got added to the game is including a performance package that has a 5.2 liter V10 engine to increase the power output and helps with a more track-focused enhancement on the suspension as well. The Audi R8 is built upon Audi's space frame design and utilizes a combination of aluminum and carbon fiber reinforced polymers to achieve a lightweight yet rigid structure. This advanced construction not only enhances the performance but also contributes to improved fuel efficiency and overall handling characteristics. But despite its supercar pedigree, the Audi R8 is surprisingly livable on a day-to-day basis. The interior is crafted with premium materials including fine leather upholstery, carbon fiber accents, and intuitive technology. Features such as Audi's virtual cockpit digital instrument cluster, MMI infotainment systems, and Bang Olufsen sound systems ensure that the driving experience is as luxurious as it is exhilarating. Whether tackling winding mountain roads or devouring a racetrack, the Audi R8 excels in delivering thrilling and engaging driving experiences. The Quattro all-wheel drive system provides exceptional traction and stability, while dynamic steering and adaptive suspension systems allow drivers to tailor their car's behavior to suit the preferences and driving conditions that they want. In the Audi R8, Audi has created a masterpiece that combines breathtaking performance with everyday usability. With its striking design, exhilarating powertrain options, and advanced engineering, the R8 represents the pinnacle of Audi's automotive expertise. Whether you're a seasoned enthusiast craving track day thrills or a discerning driver seeking the ultimate blend of luxury and performance, the R8 continues to captivate and inspire, proving that a supercar can be much more. It can actually be a comfortable part of your everyday life. If you've made it this far, please subscribe to the channel. But now, let's take these cars over to Tokyo and see how they compare on the list. The original Audi R8 with the V8 motor is a very stable car, even fully built out. Its engine produces 795 horsepower and 433 foot-pounds of torque with the mid-range turbo and fully built out in the game. The weight ends up coming down to 2,544 pounds after all the weight reduction, so that's plenty of power for this car. And with the all-wheel drivetrain, it makes this car a car you can really trust in the corners. The fuel economy isn't great, but that can be made up later. We ended up getting around 4 laps in our test, so it has some room for improvement. it ended up burning through around 5% of the front tires and about 10% of the rear. So that's not too bad. The performance points ended up coming in at 769, and that makes this car a great choice for grinding at Le Mans. And that's where you can end up, you swap to the hard tires, bringing the performance points down, and then that detuning will help you kind of counter some of that dirty gas mileage. And with that, you'll be in pretty good shape. And it's a fun car to drive because it's predictable. So you can kind of push on it a little bit in the corners, and this one doesn't really bite you. I do prefer the look of the new model, as this one's starting to get a little dated looking with the scoops going all the way up to the roof line, but they don't look that different. This one is just a little bit more, it's starting to show its age a little bit. But we ended up crossing the line in the original R8 at 1 minute 53 seconds, .274, and that ended up putting it just behind the engine swapped 4C and just in front of the Quattro Pikes Peak race car. So not bad. I'll show you the setup real quick on this car, and then we'll swap over to the new one. The 2016 R8 is the second generation of this car, and it did get a facelift and a little bit beyond that as well. It was just recently added in the current update. It's a car we've all been kind of looking for, and this one is equipped with a V10 engine. So this one can actually be built up to 977 horsepower and 532 foot-pounds of torque, while coming in actually weighing less than the previous generation. After weight reduction, it comes down to 2,500 pounds even. As you can imagine, the handling difference on this car is pretty dramatic, and it is kind of a handful. This car will bite you if you aren't careful in the corners, and the performance points jump all the way to 830. You can still detune this to fit the Le Mans race and the 700 series, but you'll have to shed performance points by taking parts off and fully restricting the power, as well as swapping out the tires. The R8 was only able to get 2 laps in our test, so this one is quite the gas hog. We ended up seeing tire wear at 5%, which is the same as the previous gen, but 20 to the rears. But the final lap was completed without fuel, so it's kind of jaded, but you'll also be needing to stop in for fuel anyway. So tires are not going to be your concern. You're just going to be running out of gas in this car. Now, although I prefer the styling of the new car, I actually preferred the way the old car handled over this one. But we still ended up much quicker at 1 minute 47 seconds, .164, and that put it in 5th on our list right now, behind the engine swapped Cayman and just in front of the Pagani Huayra. Even though that's impressive, it may be worth passing on this just because of the fuel economy. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.